Alright, we're live. You're live.
So, first off, when are you guys going to unblock me off Facebook?
I realized that I needed to do that whenever I was trying to send the thumbnail for this episode.
You did that about you realized about 5 minutes ago. I told you, and then you laughed. Went, ha ha! How are you sending me a message to remind me? Ha ha ha! And then drove off.
I did do
and I was like, "You fucking son of a bitch!" And I called you earlier today. I was like, "Man, I need to send you something for this." And then you're like, "Nah, I thought it would be funny. I thought it'd be funny if we saved it for the podcast," which I thought was a funny fucking. I was like, you know, it is. I was mad. I was like, "No, it is. It is funny. Fuck it."
We had a little incident.
We had a minor incident over. It was a string was broken.
Some emotional strings.
Strings were. Yeah, what's the metaphor for that? Fuck. I don't know. Strings were pulled. Strings were
pulled.
Yeah.
You're yanking my chain.
I clipped. It wasn't a yank.
Yeah. Rope analogies have to do with like penises usually, right?
Yeah, like fuck. I've never heard one of those.
Rope.
I heard that's shit, right?
That was
a big old
I
shit.
thought that was shitting.
I thought you were pushing out.
I thought whenever you're soft and
rope.
you're trying to have sex.
I thought I'm pushing out a big old shit. I'm pushing out a rope.
That needs to be clarified. There's two very different things I'm thinking about.
I mean, I guess it doesn't feel that different. Just one's entering, one's exiting, right?
Well, yeah.
It depends on the size of the rope.
Yeah, and it depends on who's pushing the rope and who's pulling the rope.
Maybe it's beaded, maybe it's not, maybe it's fucking.
Oh, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. So did I tell you about what happened fucking last night?
No, what happened last night?
Okay, so check this out. So Mason's been trying to set me up with these fucking goth girls that you thought were like crazy or whatever, right? For like the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, I don't know. That sounds like a bad idea.
They came up all drunk when I was like standing next to my girlfriend and like stood in between me and her. We're like, oh my god, Mason, why are you?
They couldn't get enough of you.
And I was, I don't want to say. Well, there was some drunk crazy guy.
I don't know how you get all this attention from women, bro. I don't know how you get all this female attention, bro. I wish I could do it, dude.
You can do. You did. You actually did.
It's apparently not that hard at all. Apparently, it just takes drugs. Apparently, it just takes
really
fucking.
all it takes. Yeah, these are some interesting girls from Arkansas that meander out in Tahlequah every once in a while. We could probably name. They are never going to listen to this.
They're like a natural disaster. They're like
a natural disaster. They're like a little small tornado roving in between.
Fucking hurricane, fucking Rachel.
Oh shit!
But you were trying to set me up with them. And then it was that first night I was out there.
You were pussyfooting.
I was pussyfooting hard. And also it was because there was a giant man there.
He is giant.
A giant man. And he was there talking to him. And I was like really fucking like... I was like, okay, well, I'm going to compete with this.
But I thought you could come with like the soft and gentle approach. Be the alternative.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to fucking even deal... Like, I just didn't feel like
You gotta be like Biggie Smalls.
I thought I was just scoping it out, right? So I got to stop at the table for a second. But anyways, I didn't want to do it.
You were like
a
Ukrainian sniper?
I was... yeah, I was
just
like,
looking at goth bitches?
Because for all I knew is I could show up and then, like, I don't know who the fuck this person is. Like, you just met them once or twice and did whatever you did with them. And then, like, not that, but, like, fucking hung out with them and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, I don't know, fucking... Do you want to explain how you met them?
Oh, well, yeah, it was just, they were like, hey, do you want to come do coke in the car?
Okay, right.
Like, sounds cool.
I don't know if you wanted me to... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It sounded almost implied that, like, I just fucked some goth bitch.
Yeah, I was trying to do my hardest to not...
You didn't try to imply that, but then it completely sounded
I was trying my absolute hardest to get the point across that Mason did not fuck any goth bitches. Mason did not.
I would never. Not anymore.
You would never. No.
Not after that.
No. But, so...
I thought this girl... She could bring down nations with her look. She could get Vladimir Putin to reveal his secrets. I was like, this would be perfect for
She was a Fayetteville 7.
A Fayetteville 7?
Fayetteville 7, that's pretty good. That's like a Tahlequah.
That's pretty good. That's like that was actually just an extreme compliment.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I wasn't trying to, I was just giving it back. Dude, what the fuck? She was good looking, yeah, she's a good looking lady. But, nah, so that was the better looking one was like talking to Trey, our friend, and then the bigger one was like trying to talk to me. She remembered my Joy Division shirt. She's like, oh my god, Joy Division, level tear us apart. It's like the most popular fucking Joy.
Dude, she would kill herself. If she heard that, she would kill herself immately after hearing this podcast.
Fuck. Well, good thing she doesn't listen to podcasts, and we'll never tell her about it, and she'll probably die of a drug overdose. I don't know what the fuck.
Jesus.
But I go, and I'm like fucking sitting there, and they're trying to talk to me and stuff, and like, it's going all right. And then in the middle of it, there was like a bar fight situation. I was like this under there was a bar fight.
My girlfriend refereed a bar fight.
Yeah. How was that?
Cordian's friend, I won't name who it was because she's a preschool teacher. and she went out to the bar. She doesn't normally come out, and she got. There's like an old enemy from high school from like back in the day over some man who none of them even care about anymore. And this bitch is just mad in the bathroom, just drunk and mad in the bathroom. Two enemies have to pee next to each other. Two enemies, one place to piss. What's the problem? Everything. And so now they're in the fucking bathroom and they're like, oh, this is what's funny. One of the girls was like, oh, so this is my inside knowledge from the referee, my girlfriend, and she was like, the girl who they didn't know, well, they did know, but they didn't come with. She was like, I'm just trying to squash this beef with you, and then, or I'm trying to squash this beef that we're holding with each other, and then my girlfriend's friend, she was like, well, you're the one that's not. She's like, you're not the one holding on to the squash. Or she said it like you're holding on to a vegetable. She's like, you're not the one holding on to the squash. And she meant to like turn it back on her, but she was just drunk and stupid sounding. And then some hair pulling got involved. A couple like
no punches were thrown, right? She said she wouldn't let me punch her. She wouldn't let me get hits in. She was just grabbing hair. I don't like.
That means she was getting punched. That means
is that what that was?
It means she lost the battle. That's what.
She was still there at the bar.
Whenever she walked away, Curtin turned in. She was like, "My friend did not win that. It was not good." But whenever she was here. She was like, yeah, it was even.
You guys don't know? That was out there. That was in there.
Yeah,
You'll never see that. That'll never.
And then Curdy was like, yeah, no. It was rough in there. And, yeah, so there's a whole bar. And then what happened after the bar fight situation?
So I was sitting there.
And then I roll out with your taco. I'll pull it out of my
Right,
bag.
so I showed up there, and then you're like, hey, man, I'm getting fucking tacos. You want? I'm like, I want some shit. I want some shit from Taco Bell. I'll give you $4. You come out, and you got it in your fucking leather-bound purse. I'm like, where's Mason's tacos at? What the fuck? He pulls it out of his satchel. And it's rolled up, and it looks like a drug deal. And I go back to the table, and in front of all these girls, and I just sit down, and I just pull out a fucking taco and start eating it. Because that's one of my ultimate moves, is just eating in places where you shouldn't be eating and pulling food out of pockets are like the ultimate Sigma male moves, dude. They're like ultimate fucking...
Pocket food is fucking tight.
I love doing
my
that.
dad does pocket beers.
Pocket beers.
So my dad's the thing where, I swear to God, one time when we were driving around Joplin, me, him, and Tobias was driving us. If you pat him down, he was wearing overalls and a big jacket over it. You pat him down, he had no less than 6 tall boys of Guinness on him. He had 6 tall, like, they were in all his pockets, in his pants, in his boots, in his fucking, like, he was just pulling them out, like, I didn't know he was stealing them off of me, like, while we were in the living room. And then he just, like, piled them in and then just kept drinking them while he was in public. Like, he almost walked into the gun store with one. Like a fucking idiot. Like, I was like,
He
what
almost
the
walked
fuck?
in the gun store.
Yeah.
Shit.
But the ultimate move is keeping shit in your pockets that you shouldn't have and then consuming it in public in places where you shouldn't be doing it is like a power move. But
Hunter used to be notorious at like 3 a.m. pulling out a burger from Brahms or some shit.
He still does that.
He'll still do that, yeah.
Still do that to this day. Actually, it's one of my favorite moves as well. Like, hell yeah.
The pocket burger.
He just shows up after your party's over.
With burgers in his pocket. Hunter will show up at like the end of a party still ready to rage.
he's like a medic.
Oh, shit.
He's just like...
Yeah.
2 beers in his hand.
2 beers in hand, bro.
And no plan in
I love
sight.
that you always... I know I'm going to drink 2. I'm telling you 2 right now. I'm going to start
Yeah,
with 2 because I have 2
yeah.
hands.
You start.
Yeah.
You know where you're going. You start your night off with 2 beers.
I fucking love that, dude. I do the maker's mark in the beer. That's my fucking...
The maker's mark in the beer.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm going
Just to
out.
show some like rough and refinement on one hand.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
some like
Yeah.
sociality.
Yeah, I'm drinking fucking PBR. I'm a normal guy. I
Yeah, I'm a
drink PBR.
normal guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what normal guys are to fucking meet. But I pull a taco out. They think it's cool. Somehow the subject comes along. They're like, "Oh my god, we love snorting things." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm big into that. I'm big into snorting things. I can give you a list of shit I fucking snorted. I can tell you fucking things that like not even drugs, like just fucking like ashtrays and shit and fucking the floor and fucking." I've snorted some things on Dares. I snorted sriracha. One time, me and Hunter almost got kicked out of the Chinese restaurant because it was like we were there on Christmas. And it was me and Allison. And what happened?
Okay, so this motherfucker, right, is like trying to snort some fucking sriracha sauce, right? And dude, fucking, we almost got kicked out because of it. They were like, the waiters kept like looking at us and shit, dude. And they're like, "Oh shit, like what the hell's happening?" And it's just like 3 punks just sitting at this table, right?
Snorting sriracha.
Yeah, they were fucking weird about it. And then what we kept, someone did some. Who was Chris there with us or not?
I think Chris was there.
I think he was
with us,
eating
actually.
something weird. He was like dipping octopus in something weird, wasn't he? He was like eating some weird fucking
It
shit,
was
dude.
just like a sight to behold, dude. Anybody working on, at the Super Chinese
Just a bunch of
buffet.
punks eating squids and fucking snorting
on
sriracha.
Jewish Christmas, you're going to a Chinese restaurant
On
and not
Christmas?
it was Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Christmas.
Day, Jewish Christmas. We fucking went to a Chinese restaurant and scared the fuck out of some people. But okay, so I'm gonna get through this because this was pretty fucking crazy.
So you talk about the
and they're like, we like snorting things, and yeah, I like fucking snorting shit. And they're like, oh my god. Well, I mean, we had coke earlier, but I don't have any right now. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, do you guys like Adderall? He's like, yeah, I fucking Adderall. Guys, I'll snort some fucking Adderall. I'm like, I have a little bit on me. I can get more at my house. Like, let's go to your house. Let's go to your house. I'm like, okay, that sounds like a great fucking idea. She's like, can we stop talking about all the way? I'm like, yeah, let's stop talking about all the way. Like, let's totally do that. I let them drive, and then they're just loud and crazy and openly talking about like getting fucked up and doing shit. And one of them's like a she's like a psychologist. Like she's like she gets like serious all of a sudden. She's like, I'm a psychologist. I'm actually registered to do this and blah blah blah. And then she's anyways, that's so fucked up. That's fucking. Anyways, the Myers-Briggs personality test is actually a scam. There's actually no empirical evidence for that. Can't fit people into 16 categories like that. It was based on.
Mocking her
this
still?
was what she literally said, and then oh my god, it's so fucked up. I can't fucking just go right back into it. Like every fucking like.
She'll get like super like into like some deep side.
Yeah, because you can tell like she is kind of smart, or she's smart. Like smart me.
When I first met her, she said I like to terrify men. That was her first statement.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I was like. She would like Cole. I was like,
I like getting scared. Just like getting scared. Are you guys into alt girls, right? You guys are into like alt girls, right?
No.
Like emo girls? No, you guys are you?
No. I've had bad experience.
There's a phase.
I can't stop. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I have a death wish, but no, I still do. And even after today, I go, and this is like proving the kind of death wish I fucking have. Is they're going back and forth, and they're driving us to Taco Bell, and I have to give them directions to get here. And then they pull up here, and I realize, okay, so I've been a little bit. And also part of the reason why the hiatus was kind of good was because I was trying to figure out moving or not. I got told I was gonna have to leave, like get evicted 1 week, and I packed all my shit up, and then moved a couple things to Tracy's house, and then went. And then I was like, okay, no, we got another week, bro. Like, okay. And it's like, no, we got another month, and we're moving another guy in here. And so it's like, what the fuck is it? So my shit's packed and unpacked, and like it all like fucked up. And so I don't want to take these girls in there to like try. Like I just feel embarrassing. But also I always hype myself out. Like I realize that these kinds of ladies don't give a shit about any of that.
Yeah, they seem like they'll party.
Really
they'll party in a ditch.
They don't really give a fuck. And so, but I go, and then Tyler and Rage are sitting here. I'm like, fuck, I'm bringing these fucking girls in and shit. Like, what? And the funny part is, like, Tyler probably never sees me bringing girls here, like, ever. Like, almost ever. Like, it's pretty fucking rare. Uh-huh. And so then he's like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, just really confused because they're just, like, playing Baldur's Gate, like, laying out on the couch with the lights off. They're, like, just, like, sitting there, like, yeah, we're already some drugs with some fucking goth girls. I'm fucking, like, and they're like, what? Okay, man. Well, we're playing Baldur's Gate, so, I'm like, oh, fuck, okay. And so I take them in there, and they don't give a fuck. And we talk about some shit, and then we go to Cooney's house, and you guys aren't there. And I've only been to Cooney's house like twice when you guys aren't there. Uh-huh. And it always weirds me out because I just run into people that I feel like probably would beat me up. I feel like would probably like kick the shit out of me. Like, there are people that would probably beat the fucking shit out of me. And so, like, it's just like sometimes the vibe there is like, get the fuck out of there. You're taking too long in the bathroom. Get out of there. It's just like there's a fighty kind of place, like, you know? And some nights maybe I want that.
There are bullet holes in the walls, so.
Literally. It's not an exaggeration. But they're awesome guys. I love both Christian and Darren. Talked a lot to them.
We need to tell that story. We could tell the story.
I want to have them on next week. I want to have that one next week.
Oh, yeah.
We should do that. You want to do that?
Yeah, have them tell the story?
Yeah. I fucking, anyways, so I'm over there, and I'm talking to them, we're getting drunk, and they're going in and out, and fucking, they have, just balls of vodka in their fucking hand, and I'm just to hang out with, like, random fucking dudes I haven't met that are moving to be, like one was, like, this Mexican dude who's, like, an IT technician, and then one of them was, like, some other fucking, like, random white dude from Muskogee that, I was just sitting there just drinking with the boys, making friends, being social. It was weird because the night before I was having, or not before, but Thursday, like, that whole time I was having a panic attack and being fucking weird. And now I'm, like, confident, but I'm not. These girls aren't into me. They're clearly just fucking, like, running around trying to get fucked up a little bit is what the vibe I was getting. I was like, well, I'm on 4th Street. I ain't gonna fucking ride home. I gotta just, like, ride this one out. They're gonna drive back. I know that it's gonna be irresponsible. I'm gonna get in a dangerous fucking situation and get right home.
You'll let some, like, drunk bitches drive
I'm not,
around.
Yeah. I would probably let my homies drive me around drunk. I'll probably, you know what I mean? Yeah, so.
You trust me? Cole. I keep calling you a different friend. I'm like, Hunter,
Van,
you're fine.
Chris,
Hunter, just get in the van. You're not.
It's not, it's not.
Hunter's actually already in the van or car or whatever.
You're like,
I don't have a van. I have a
Chevy
skateboard.
Cruise.
I have a skateboard. But get in the car. You trust me?
I go and I'm sitting there, and then they're getting like too drunk, and then finally one comes out, and I think there's about to leave up almost like 6, and the hard one's like goes up to me and she hands me the bottle of vodka, and she's like, hey, like take this and like meet me in the bathroom. I'm gonna be in there in like a couple minutes. Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. I'm like, I don't know if the fuck's gonna happen. All right, let's go with this. So I go in there, and I go in the bathroom. went in the bathroom.
You're in the bathroom of vodka?
I went in the bathroom for about 4 minutes with a bottle of blue raspberry vodka and a fucking hard on, and a lot of questions about what led me. I was like, okay, what's like? I'm like, I'm the best ever. This is about to be awesome. This is the best day ever. This is the best fucking. I'm getting the podcast back. I'm getting fucking some fucking. This is the coolest. Fucking, this is awesome, right? This is great, right? And I'm so fucking ready. And I go and I hear like a knock, and I like peek and I look out, and it's a fucking gay dude. And I'm like, jeez. All right, 1 second, man, 1 second. I go, and I fucking wash my fucking hands. I'm like, fucking shit. I start hitting myself. I'm like, fuck. I'm just cursing, like, loudly in the bathroom. Like, God damn it. And then I'm mad, and then I'm like, okay, what happened? I walk out, and their fucking car isn't there. I'm like, fuck, what? And my skateboard, I think, is in it, right? And so they leave. While my fucking skateboard's, like, I think it's in their car. I'm freaking out, like, what the fuck? I have the bottle of vodka in my hand. Taya's brother is there. Whenever I was in the bathroom, they went up to Taya's brother and was like, hey, some fucking dude has our bottle of vodka. Make sure you get that back. Make sure you get back off of him, please. And then the other girl vomited, and then they left. They got in their car and they left.
What, one of those girls, the goth girls, vomited?
Yeah, the pretty much, yeah, she vomited, and then they left. And so then I'm there on 4th Street on this cold, particular fall night. Not too cold, but like a cold night.
Pretty chilly.
For fall is cold, with a fucking hard on and a ball of blueberry raspberry vodka, and fucking not have my skateboard. And I gotta walk 3 miles home. And I'm like, God damn it, how did I get myself into this one? Like 6 o'clock, and like, this is how, like, God, like, that's the most familiar fucking feeling. Is that, like, okay, and so then I went and I just hung out with fucking the dude that was supposed to beat me up and take the vodka bottle, and we just drank it, and then he just drove me home. And I was like, alright, this fucking worked out. And then I texted him in the morning, and I was like, where the fuck's my skateboard at, blah, blah, blah. Like, we'll see you Thursday. And then I check, and then it's outside. And so either I'm insane, and I didn't fucking bring it for some reason, or left it in a weird spot outside, it was in a weird spot, or they dropped it back off. I don't know what the fuck. But
So you got it back?
yeah, I got it back.
Alright, nice.
Yeah, or maybe it was never gone to begin with. I don't know. But I'm also crazy. I'm also literally fucking...
We don't have his skateboard.
We literally did. We also might have been insane the whole time. It was in their car at a point. Because that's how I got to the fucking bar.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that. I really actually, sometimes when I go that skate down Crafton and then through NSU, that's almost more worth it than the drink sometimes, bro. Sometimes the walk to get to the 40 is more important than the 40. That's what Sublime said, dude.
You had a sublime night?
I don't even call it Sublime night. I said it was pretty fucking bad. I know that was rough,
That was a
dude.
movie for Cole.
Yeah, that was
no.
like a good episode.
It was like super.
There was a lot going on.
It was you had a whole super bad that night, dude.
Right before that, it was just me and Elias hanging out in the upstairs in the attic, just talking real shit, just getting fucking drunk and doing things, and yeah.
That could have been the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Do you think that's how we're gonna sound in 100 years?
What is it?
Do you think that we'll sound that good in 100 years? Do you think that someday in 100 years they're gonna be like,
Our records
look
are
at
gonna
this
be
old
broken,
vintage
dude.
podcast from fucking YouTube and Oklahoma. This is like a historical document. Like, do you think that they'll ever be like?
So what, like, people in Cherokee County were up to, like, these days.
Wouldn't that be great, man?
That would be pretty dope.
If your grandkids are listening, if my grandkids are listening to this talking, and I'm just talking about snorting Adderall and like fucking goth girls, and I'm like, getting like, dude, you're so proud of me, dude.
It's the 20s.
It's
Do we
roaring
want to talk about the
20s.
drama on Facebook that we got, or not Facebook, on YouTube that we got?
If we totally should, because it's our only fan mail right now. So we
Yeah,
should get
the
real
only
mad about this for a
we
second. Yeah.
got hate, dude. We got some hate, dude, on our YouTube comment section.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll lay you a little bit of background info.
Yeah, I'll help out.
Aaron, the guy who was on one of the early episodes of the podcast, he was letting loose about some bits of his life, some of the rougher edges of some of his life.
As we do on the show.
Yeah, that's what we do. We talk about all kinds of crazy shit on here.
And also, he'll just tell you that. He's an open fucking book. You
And
don't have
we
to...
even asked him, or you asked him, are you sure you want like your...
In the middle of the podcast, I asked, I was like, man, how do you feel about Olivia hearing this? He's like, oh no, honestly, bro, I want her to hear every single word of this. I want her to know about everything that I had going on to my addiction. I want to hear about her to know like what the bad relationship is like and how to get out of it. I want her to know everything that happened that led to her being born. I don't want to hide a single thing. I want her to hear every bit of this. And then he just went on. Like, it wasn't like that. I was like, man, he's a real good dude, but he doesn't have custody of his kid. It's like a dark thing. His parents have custody of his kid. But, yeah, so it's like, he loves that girl so much. That's his, fucking, that's all he ever thinks about. He'll cancel anything for her, like, right? Like, he'll, like, lose a job over her and shit.
Yeah.
He don't care. But it's just, I don't know, it's sad to watch. I'm really good friends with, their parents, too. And, basically, they called me. One of them called me. This is unrelated to the comments. And they were like, hey, can you take the podcast down? And I was like, I wanted it in my head. I was like, no, go fuck yourself. But then I was like, I don't know. I have other people I have to ask, and I wasn't even able to ask you guys because you had me blocked on Facebook. So because you guys had me blocked on Facebook, I wasn't able to ask. And then eventually, like, while I think you guys I think we were cool. I asked you at the meet, like when we were gonna sit down, like we were checking shit out, and you were still mad when I asked you. And so I was like, Mason, what do you do? Do you tell me to go fuck themselves? He's like, yeah, tell me to go fuck themselves. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
and then I asked Hunter, I was like,
that.
do we tell me to go fuck themselves? He's like, you're like, yeah, tell me to go fuck themselves. I guess.
Yeah.
You said, I guess.
I guess you just tell me to fuck themselves.
Yeah,
And
Aaron,
so,
no, we tell everyone.
So we
you
didn't tell
come
them to fuck
on
themselves. I sent them a message. There's like a long, drawn out, like verbal, polite. I asked them and they told you to go fuck yourself. Like I didn't say that, but it was like no. I was like this. Look, if we fucking compromise the integrity of what we're doing over some like mild, over someone just being real, over saying the true things that we didn't force them to say, and they wanted to fucking put it out, and then we asked them in the middle of it, is it cool hearing this? I think that's good. And so I also want to tell her was, okay, that's fine. In the episode we keep talking about cutting shit out. We don't have a fucking laptop or any kind of way to edit this for anybody listening. It's just, I would literally just set this down on someone's phone, and we have a mic, and we're just talking
Just
to
one
it.
raw dog.
This is an uncut punk fucking DIY podcast, okay? And so we don't have the materials that we need. So it's like, if you want to buy me a fucking computer and the editing software, I'll fucking edit the fuck out of that thing. We'll talk about whatever. But they didn't take it seriously. They just left me on red because I was also saying like, no, I can't take it down for now because it's not just me. But I tried to blackmail them a little bit. But like, I don't see why not. That's a pretty good reason because because they can't sue me. And anyways, so then the craziest part is Sarah's family. So his baby mama's family got on the comment section.
They're definitely going to listen to
and
this.
maybe,
too.
and good. And I hope they can go eat a dick. They can go eat a dick. This one can go. This one can be called Eat a Dick. What was her name? Fucking,
We don't have to.
I don't even remember her fucking name.
Mom lady.
Mom League. I'm gonna read the comments. Can I read the comments?
Yeah, we just.
Okay, can I argue the comments because it's our only mail. It's our only fan mail. Is this and then my
Dude, I guess we got to respond to our viewers, dude.
So far, our only comments on this channel have been me, Mason, my neo-Nazi friend saying
Jesus
bass,
Christ, that's so
and then
bad,
people giving us hate mail. So this is going great so far, guys. Thanks for all the great fan mail. We love you guys.
Hey, I'm sure there's a lot of non-Nazi viewers. Y'all just aren't giving.
Those, but I did talk to him. You guys are really
Please
popular.
comment, dude.
He thinks that you guys would be really popular, and he thinks you guys are based as fuck.
We're
He
gonna
thinks you guys are awesome.
get canceled so fucking fast, dude. I already know.
But no, what did they say? Here, I'm pulling. Jamie, pull that shit up. Hold on. I'm literally pulling up my shitty ass welfare Android. And
Wait, what are we looking for?
The comments. I'm gonna read these real quick.
Oh yeah, you're reading.
Yeah, I'm gonna read these. Okay, so Ugly Duck. That's a really fitting fucking name. Who the fuck, you roasted yourself real quick there, right? Ugly Duck. Okay, bro, such a great podcast. Honestly, you're right about being an alpha move to cheat on your girlfriend while she needs help with your newborn, of which you haven't seen in 3 years. And instead of being remorseful about it, you guys are all laughing. Fathers are overrated, though. Am I right? Question mark, exclamation point. Haha. Anyway, so funny, dog. Keep up the good work, guys. Love it. Thanks.
That's good, right?
Yeah, so that was a good. That's the one positive comment.
Wasn't passive aggressive.
It's sarcastic. It's completely. Yeah, it's completely. But nah. So you're talking about alpha cheat on your girlfriend when she's helping your newborn.
No, so we were joking that
the newborn she's talking about. As far as I know, I thought the agreement is they both didn't claim that was Aaron's kid. That Aaron's on the birth certificate, but then he thought it wasn't his kid for a while, and then he confronted her on it, and then they just know that's not his kid, or they tested or something.
But even with all that, if we jokingly called Aaron a badass for doing all that, it was all sarcasm.
Yeah, we aren't seriously encouraging that. I just think that it's interesting, and I think that also, here's the thing, part's interesting about it, is that it's not the first time he does it, but it's that he does it repeatedly to women over and over again, and then they make Facebook posts about it, they get mad every time, and everybody knows that he does it, and he still keeps getting pussy. I don't understand how a guy gets so much attention from women. I don't know.
Hey, maybe take this up with Aaron, right?
Wait, what?
So maybe take this up with Aaron.
Maybe take this up with Aaron, because guess what? Aaron doesn't run this fucking podcast. Aaron is somewhere not here. He's out to lunch.
But we wish him the best, though, right?
He's one of my best friends, and I'm defending him on this because he hasn't given a chance to defend himself. He would do it if he knew this was going on, but he's probably in a different world right now. He's in Aaron land right now. He's not listening to anything. He doesn't have a phone right now. He is doing some crazy shit. He says, next one is, this is so funny coming from guys. My sister had to have evicted from her house. So petty. So to clarify what that was is, I was in Joplin, Missouri. I was living with my dad, and my dad was like a fucking real bad alcoholic, and I had to move out there and go with my mom, who we never got along with. He knew that wasn't going to work. Just like from the bat, like, this is the worst idea ever. And I'm not even going to go into detail about that. And so then, before that, I lived with Aaron. Aaron has a lady named Sarah. That's these people's family. They go And while I'm gone from the trailer, she calls back and like, hey, if you want to like move in, Sarah says that you're good to move back. She actually kind of misses having you around. She said you're a cool roommate. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's gonna be this much to move in 5:30, something like that. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay. And I had a little bit of money left over from something, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna move back to Talcott. Fuck, I'm just gonna get somebody to come fucking pay. I got Chris's sister to drive them. I got Chris's sister and a Saudi dude that she was dating that was beating her. It was that one of my guys, one of the Middle Eastern people that
one of your
yeah, one of the boys, one of my Habibi kings, bro. One of my fucking no, that's a joke. That's a joke, guys. It's a joke. That's a joke. But this guy didn't actually do it though, so I mean, I don't know. But that's why Chris is racist against.
That is why. Yeah. That surprised me out of nowhere. He pulled a cool slur out of nowhere. I was like, "Whoa, Chris!" And he's like, "Well, I hate him." And I was like, Jesus Christ. Dude. But no, he just hated that guy because he was beating his sister, which is honorable.
Right. I mean, I would do the same fucking thing.
You don't have to make it racial.
No, you don't have to at all. But this guy would let Maddie drive him while he smoked weed while they picked me up from Fayetteville with Aaron and Sarah for some reason. Right? I had to pay her $100 to get into Tahlequah, or $150 or something like that. To get into Tahlequah. I pay her gas and I give her $100. Some bad thing like that. And I pay $500 to Aaron. I get there. I go to this goddamn apartment they've rented out. There's no fucking running water there because they haven't paid the utility bill. He has it running off the meter. Which I'm saying that all this. I don't give a fuck. This is all. I don't give a fuck because this is in court.
We're going off the meter.
Okay. Well, no. Okay. This is, what? Oh,
so we're going off the.
Is that a metaphor? We're just
like we're going off the rails. Like
on this tangent.
No,
or on the
I was just backing you up. I just said that.
Oh fuck! Fuck! Is this cool? Can I keep reading the comments and respond to this? Because this is okay. Yeah. So, but I'm just getting this explanation of what she's saying with that. Is I move in there. There's no fucking running water. They're you can't take a shit. You have to go to Casey's to take a shit. You can piss in the toilet, but you have to fill it up with water with a 2-liter or something that you have saved to have that. There's no showering. I just paid him fucking $530 to get rent here, and then because I got a job off the back, I got a job at TVV, and then now I'm living there, and I get everything working the whole time. She goes back to work as a nurse, and we're there for like a year or something like that, and they fight all the fucking time to do crazy shit. At one point, she picked up my bat that's in my room, and she fucking smashed him across the side of his fucking shoulder blades and his fucking neck so bad that it was like purple for a long ass time. She broke every fucking cup in the house one time. She fucking went, and she literally is one of the craziest, most violent fucking women I can think of. And I mean, but she's small. She's just ferocious. And also, Aaron. And to be fair, Aaron does this thing where after he gets hit the first time, he eggs her on. He goes, "Do it, hit me, get it out then. I don't give a fuck. You can't hurt me. Hit me then. You don't get." And then she starts trying to fucking hit him with like objects and shit. And then he's like, "Okay." And then I don't know. I get out of there after that. After that happens, I get the fuck out of there. Is how that has went every time ever. So that's my statement on that. But anyways,
I think we've made our peace.
So, can I not read the comments?
There's just a bunch of sad ladies.
Bunch of sad ladies. Man, fuck them bitches. Yeah. But Mason said that they were a bunch of sad women right here.
Yeah. If I'm gonna be honest, I just saw that there's comments, and once I vaguely just saw Aaron's name, I didn't read the comments. I knew it had something to do with his lady problems. So I just thought I'd throw.
But of all the horrible fucking things we've said on this, we've basically
that is funny. Yeah,
we're burning blackmail.
Well, we didn't say we say wholesome, uplifting education.
This is a Christian, family-friendly podcast. You should show this to your grandparents. You should show this to
and
people
it's
in
halal
church.
And kosher. And take it to a Buddhist monk, dude. You go up to the peaks of the Himalayas and say, "Have you heard of Dogtown podcast?" Kind of like a Shaolin monk. On a lighter note,
yeah. I was getting worked up, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, thanks, man. You really, you guys are my brothers.
I just thought I'd tell you to shut the fuck up.
Fucking hell.
No. I understand the sentiment because that is actually the only like real response we've gotten at all to this podcast.
Well, I think we should argue. Well, also there's all this legal shit I want, and I don't want to leave anything out because they say some pretty crazy shit about us on there.
They just say that
about Aaron at least. And it just feels fucked up because like we had him on here. He can't defend himself because he doesn't.
Well, how much do we want to defend him? He gets pulled. He gets some crazy girls. Crazy guy gets some crazy girls. He should go over there and just start like beating up his like. I don't know.
That's horrible. That's horrible. They're gonna fucking kill us now.
If they want to get medieval.
Are you guys ready to fight for the podcast? Are you guys ready to battle for the podcast? It sounds like someone's gonna. It's on site now. After we just cool. Again, you guys are so committed.
Yeah, these ladies don't even know what I look like, so I'm pretty incognito.
Yeah, man. Well, you're tiny.
I am pretty tiny.
You're just a little Hispanic guy, right?
See, Si puedo.
I asked you one time one of my favorite questions, and I might ask this to you guys. This might be like a guest question at some point.
Oh fuck.
Can I,
Yeah, I think I remember.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this might be a guest question. I'm gonna ask it to them actually. Okay, man, we haven't fucking said much about them this whole time, but right?
About,
Dang,
we haven't
no.
even introduced this.
We
shit.
suck at this, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're working
We
out.
just
We're working
got-
out. We're working out. We'll give ourselves
Yeah.
more runtime. I don't care what the runtime on this one because we're already here, right?
Well, sometimes podcasts just have the introduction and then they.
Yeah.
Well, now we're just.
We wouldn't be figuring it out on the podcast. We need to just go with this. I'm gonna ask these goddamn question.
To who?
Both of them.
To who? Danny and Daryl Strickland, who are on our podcast.
Yeah, our Danny Daryl
Welcome Danny and
Strickland.
Daryl Strickland to the podcast.
Danny and Daryl Strickland. The Strickland siblings. They are directing an independent movie out here in Tahlequah called Blood Riverbed.
Blood Red River.
Blood Red Riverbed. I'm sorry. Fuck, dude. We're working
No,
on
we
this.
get it all. We were talking about that the other day about how the name gets real tripped up. Just I want
like
to talk
it.
about it a little bit for a sec, and then you can ask the question.
Wait, this is.
Oh no, okay. Wait,
this-
let's ask the question first.
Yeah, let's just do that. Well, okay, why don't we do? I want let's have we do like a whole 20-30 minutes with just us asking them questions. You want to do that?
Yes,
Is that cool?
yes, no,
Is that
that's,
cool?
yeah.
Maybe it'll be like a DVD feature someday, and like other fucking like, yeah,
special
yeah,
feature,
yeah. So not the racism and the beating women and the fucking dude, not any of that part. Not the so yeah, my question is, if you could be one race other than your own, what would you be?
I kind of like being native though.
But if you could be one, if you could just pick,
It's
just
like
for a day,
is
just get
this
a
like
day.
a gun to your head kind of question?
No, it's like if you just have a day where you had to be a different race for a day. Let's say you had to, and you just pick it. It could be any combination. It could be any age group. Really, just you get to live a different lifestyle. But it has to be a different like race and age.
And culture or something.
Yeah, what would you pick?
Culture and everything.
Yeah,
You just said.
it doesn't mean it doesn't be different culture. You could just be in the same area. You could just be. You don't have to be saying it's like a different person. Just
I
like, what
want
race
to be
would
like
you
a crazy mix of two things, man.
A
That's
crazy
what
mix
I-
of what?
A crazy mix of
Like Samoan
like,
and French or something.
Yeah, like Samoan and like Himalayan, bro, or like
Himalayan.
fucking like native
Himala
native
Samoan?
Hawaiian.
You'd be
and,
like a Sherpa?
yeah, dude, and like
A Sherpa with cool
Finnish.
chest tattoos.
What? Do you have an answer?
Oh, I don't know. Shit, Australia would be kind of cool.
Australian.
Australian, like Aboriginal Australian,
Down
or
under.
like white Australian, just a white Australian dude, or Aboriginal Australian dude, or
Doesn't matter. I guess.
or an Asian Australian dude.
This is getting
Or
too
Australia.
in-depth now. What, okay, what was the question you asked? How did you ask me?
Okay, so
I
then
don't
I
remember what
said,
answered
so then,
this.
okay, and then you said, for a minute, I forgot what you fucking said. I don't remember, I don't even know if you answered it, and I was like, man, if it was me, I would pick, like a little, like, I would be like a suave, like, 19, 20-year-old, like, Asian or Hispanic dude with, like, a fucking modded out car, and, like, nice sneakers and shit. I just got, like, money. I would just be, like, one of the, like, that would be cool, just like, one, like, a shorter one with, like, a good haircut and shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I would play as. And, then, Mason's like, nah, man, I don't want to be any of those fucking short guys.
Oh yeah,
That's what you said. I was like, what were you
That
saying?
was the
Nah,
race
I
of
wouldn't
people
wanna
I
be-
didn't want to be.
He said, nah, man, I don't want to be into those
Fucking
fucking short
guy.
guys. I don't want to be one. And I was like, really? You wouldn't, like, try it out? You wouldn't want to, like, do it for, like, a day or anything? You wouldn't, like, it could be fun. It could be, they have other attributes, like, you know what I mean?
I was just joshing
yeah.
around. Yeah, it'd be fun to weasel around. Dude, I would go like I think Guatemala is the shortest country in the world.
Really?
Yeah, the guys are like 5'2". I think just run around the jungle with a machete. Be badass, dude.
Yeah, that would
That
be
was kind of
sweet.
insane.
Oh, fucking, and
Or the other
machete.
end is who the tallest
The
guys are
streets.
like the Swedish guys or something. Who are the tallest people in the world?
Oh, I think it's Swedes, and there's a place in Africa, too.
Like yeah, there's like one area, one country.
I think
out
it's
there
Swedes
that's
or Danish people or something like that. You can't run through the jungles with a machete, but you know that in some places you can run through the streets with one, right?
Oh, dude, I fucking love machete street fights, dude.
Yeah, I love watching machete street fights on YouTube, bro. If you guys have the internet and you're listening to this, if you're not in like a remote cabin somewhere, fucking
Just
watch-
look up machete street fights
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Have you
Watch
guys,
Machete
have you
Street
guys ever
Fights.
just sat around watching Machete Street Fights, the Stricklands?
I have not. No.
We're gonna show you some after this or something.
Yeah, there's a whole martial arts style that needs to be talked about here. I don't know what
I
the
wish you brought your
altercation
machete
is
to
caused by.
demonstrate.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, that's what we should have done in the picture with. We can add in the picture with machete. Yeah. Yeah, some more machete pictures, some more violent pictures for our podcast.
Yeah, so
for our non-violent.
It's just our thumbnails get
Sinless
increasingly like
podcast.
gorier and crazier. Our thumbnails start like normal and then they get like crazier and crazier as like it's just like fucking.
It's just like me holding like a knife to Hunter's neck,
yeah,
and it's like that's the thumbnail.
yeah.
Not
That'd be
nothing
the
about
Halloween
that at all.
episode. That'd be,
That'd be
like,
a
yeah,
Halloween
dude.
episode.
Ooh, a Halloween episode. Is Halloween? Halloween's on Friday.
Halloween? It's on. Is it on a Friday?
I think so.
We
That's
recorded
pretty
on
badass.
Friday, put it out on Sunday.
It's on a Tuesday.
It's on
Never mind.
Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, it's on a Tuesday.
Goonies are throwing a party though.
That'd be badass.
That weekend.
People probably celebrate it that weekend and shit. You know,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
be doing parties
Neds will
and
do
stuff.
like custom contests and shit.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I'm gonna go as a machete Street Fighter. I'm gonna go shirtless with a t-shirt wrapped around my hand and gym shorts and slides and a fucking 3-foot machete, just fucking wielding. Dude.
You have the tank top with the stains on it. You gotta have, there's a chicken in the background always. There's always like
Dude,
there's always
it's
poultry and dogs in the
There
background.
always is. There's a dog
Yeah.
like who's like in the background, and there'll be like kids and like grandmas sitting out there watching it, and it's like just two uncles just got
And
mad.
they're figuring it out.
They can't help. They cannot figure it out except else to like duel each other to the death in the streets of a Caribbean country or somewhere. Sometimes like Tahlequah downtown by Norris Park, and people
Over by
dueling.
Norris Park.
Oh man,
Yeah, man, we should bring it back. I think that there's a community of people who already wield machetes.
there are. I get confused with other machete guys, so I know there's more.
I hate that. I got into a Facebook argument one time. It was the stupidest thing, but I actually got a lot of likes on it. Like, people at the barber shop were like high-fiving me when I went because they thought it was funny.
People at the barbershop.
Yeah, I know, it really happened. Yeah, the guys at the barbershop. But I hang out with them. Anyways, I go to talk about Gossip River, where it's just old people bitching all the time, and someone's like, or no, go Wayne Skinner's thing, I think. Yeah, and Wayne Skinner's like, there's a man out by Capital Station with a machete, and someone's like, good lord, what is this country coming to, or what's Tahlequah coming to, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. This is Tahlequah, Oklahoma. We have constant carry. You can walk around with a fucking 40 cal Glock with an extended 33 round mag on a Kydex holster. You can open carry it. You can open carry a fucking shotgun. You can open carry an 18-inch barrel Mossberg Shockwave, like a fucking sawed shotgun almost, right? You can do that.
You can get real Mad Max.
You can get real fast, but if I have a fucking machete out, all of a sudden everyone's gonna call the cops and freak the fuck out. Like, oh, what does he do? What the fuck? No, what the fuck? Like, it's like
That's
what?
a gentleman with his
Yeah,
sword.
like what? And then what is it? And even if it's a weapon, like, why are we so afraid of the knife more than we are the gun? Like, the gun is the thing. Why is no one freaking out at that? Like,
I
it's
just think
normal
if you
respect.
got a blade
You
and
mind
you're
your
flexing
business?
it just shows you a little wild.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. There's a certain fucking power to doing that, dude. I've been figuring it out.
Yeah, you've been lately wielding lately. I've been,
Should I do some of that bit?
some of that.
Or I was just saying for Neds almost. I was gonna do it for Neds.
Dude,
Oh, hey,
spit it out
speaking of
here.
which.
Oh this coming up Wednesday at Ned's. If anyone from Tahlequah
The
listens to this.
38th anniversary of Ned's. I asked Gary. I didn't ask everybody, but listen to Gary talk. He's real funny. He was like, man, yeah, usually it's a tradition on the open night for the anniversary that I like play the opening with my music, but like this year, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't think my music really fits the vibe there. Like, Gary, you own the bar. Gary, you're the owner of the bar. What are you talking
He
about?
has to set the vibe.
Yeah, and then Anthony was like, well, what kind of music is it? And I was like, rockabilly. And then Anthony's like, how does that not fit the vibe of Net? Like, what the fuck? Like, how is that not?
He's just an insecure rocker.
Yeah, I was like, Gary,
Gary,
what?
we
Yeah.
fucking love you.
I hope
dude.
you'll open it up with your
I hope you
music.
open that shit
Gary,
up,
you're
dude.
awesome. My dad said that he was there the day it opened. He helped set up the folding chairs. He didn't do anything like that. He helped set up folding chairs.
Oh yeah.
That's the
And immediately started drinking the first day. Yeah.
Your dad was
Yeah,
there
he was drinking with Gary the first day. Yeah.
at the inauguration. Of
Yeah.
Ned's.
Yeah.
Now you're drinking with Gary.
Yeah, and my dad owes a $1,500 bar tab to there, and Gary still comes to me and hugs me every time he sees me and says how much he loves me, and how much he loves my dad, and how awesome he is and he wishes he'd be back around. And
Dude, Gary's such a good dude.
yeah, he's fucking awesome. I asked him and he was like, I don't know about that, my brother might. That's a joke for him.
He'll walk by me and just say "rock on" and do little horns with his hands.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I love Gary.
He'll come and talk to me, and then he'll like feel like he's being too much, and he's like,
Mhm.
"But I'll just let you sit here.
Me
and
too.
Relax.
Me
I'll
too.
roll out." And he just kind of,
Me too.
yeah.
I hope
He'll
that
do it
he
to you.
does.
He'll
I
be
hope
He's
like,
like,
"I
yeah,
don't want to
you'll
bother
not.
you.
I
You have
hope
a
that
good
he
night."
But
chooses
the things where he
to
aggressively
go
hugs
ahead
me
and
and
go
looks me in
through
the eyes
it.
like, how you doing, and all this shit, and then he's like, okay, but I won't bother you. And so I was like, what? Okay.
And then he'll just like wander off.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Wholesome.
Very wholesome guy, man. Love him.
Imagine like a medieval tavern. You go in and it's like Gary, but it's like 500 years ago.
I fucking wish, but usually medieval towers
Just
like,
warm, shitty beer, and he's like, "Yeah, we have a lot of it."
I don't even know what he drinks. What does he drink? You guys know?
He sips on beers.
Some beers?
Yeah, I think he's crushing.
I don't
crushing
know,
brews.
I don't know what kinds though, man.
Probably all kinds. It's
Probably
he's
all
a
kinds.
bar.
I don't know, yeah,
Probably
bar,
change-
yeah, dude.
probably
Fucking-
different beer all day.
It's changing it up.
Oh, okay, so talking about fucking places where people drink a lot of beer and shit. You want to hear this news article I read that is fucking crazy that my dad sent me? Okay, this is pretty fucking nuts. And I'll try to make it pretty cool. Hold on. This
You
is
don't
gonna
have
be,
to make it cool.
This is like, I want to do like a fucking, like, this is me trying out a fucking, like, when Dave Letterman reads like the headlines or like somebody like that. Is Dave Letterman he does headlines or is it Jay Leno? One of them old fucking dudes.
I'm on a late night show.
Well, you just used to be thinking, was anyways, and fucking buttfuck middle of nowhere, Michigan, this lady burned her house down trying to kill her husband or something. I don't know what the joke is. Like, but they just read the headline and they read the article and they riff on, like, you know, that's a standard practice in late night talk shows. And this is my attempt at it, at least. I don't know, or at least attempt to try that. Let's give this a shot. Okay, God damn it.
It's like the beginning of an American Idol audition where the guy's like, I just really like Michael Jackson, and I hope
Missouri woman steals and crashes fire truck, escapes arrest twice, and then fights with the police. Okay.
Missouri woman, what?
She steals and crashes a fire truck. She escaped arrest twice, and then afterwards she fought with the police.
That's pretty bad.
Okay, so in Windsor, Missouri, a rural Missouri woman is accused of going on a crime spree where she allegedly broke into a fire station, stole and crashed a fire truck, wiggled out of handcuffs twice, and then fought with 3 sheriff's deputies after she was detained with a taser. Jay Gibbs, 20, of Iona, Missouri, faces felony charges for stealing property greater than $25,000, burglary, property damage, and resisting arrest. Investigators say this happened beginning at 7:45 Wednesday when Gibbs broke into the Windsor fire station by smashing a window, and she slammed through the station's garage door with the fire truck. Windsor's about... court documents say dispatchers sent a Henry County deputy to report of a fire truck striking a tree, and the deputy found the truck and Gibbs in the backyard of a house on Cherry Street. The deputy said she attempted to put the truck in gear before ordering her out while pointing a taser at her. A male bystander reportedly jumped to the truck and pushed her out. Get you, bitch, what the fuck? He just saw this lady run a fucking fire truck into a fucking tree out of nowhere. And it's like some 20-year-old... There's no picture of her.
Jumped in there and pushed her over the
side. He started struggling with her, okay? He had Lynn Gibbs try and run away from the scene. The pursuit ended near the deputy patrol car where she was placed in handcuffs. Court documents noting an arrest deputy double-locked and checked them for a proper fit. Though they were behind her back, she managed to break free. Was placing them again, only to escape the second time. The deputy said that she then charged through him, another deputy, climbing into the front seat of the patrol car. She tried to steal their fucking car. This bitch fucking broke into the fire station, stole the fire truck, rushed into a fucking tree, escaped handcuffs twice, and then now she's trying to steal a cop car. This is a fucking... She's saying no. She's like, no, I'm not doing this. No, to every situation. She just keeps not... Okay.
And then choosing an even worse situation.
The deputy said she then charged through him and another deputy climbing the front seat. Oh, yeah. Well, this didn't stop her. She was placed in handcuffs again, and deputies tried to place a belly chain leg shackles on her. During that process, she allegedly grabbed the front of a deputy's ballistic vest and fought with all 3 of them who were attempting to arrest her. She was eventually brought under control and taken to jail. Windsor's assistant fire chief says that the truck will cost, Price is Right, how much is the fire truck going to cost to replace? How much do these cocksuckers in the fire department? $450,000.
Oh, Jesus.
And that the damage to the garage door will cost $5,350. And she's gonna be held on. Guess her bond.
Oh God.
Like 10,000.
Like the total, like not.
I have no clue. Yeah, what is it?
It's $100,000.
Oh shit, sounds right.
Yeah, $10,000. And I'm just saying, if we get 10 grand together, I might marry that lady because I like being scared. And I like being I have a death wish, dude. I have a dangerous situation.
If she wears like fishnet stockings, dude, then you're fucking all in.
She's probably a rural Missouri woman. Which evokes a certain image. That's what it's described her as.
Evokes a certain image.
Yeah. I don't know that.
Rough, blonde, and toothless.
Yeah.
But we didn't fully fucking plug it. We're going to Ned's on Wednesday, and we're doing stand-up comedy.
We're in stand-up comedy.
Right?
You can come out there and tell stories. You can sing a song. You can cry. Talk about your emotions.
You can do anything you want, man.
You can do impersonations of animals. You can just kind of play with your nipples and look at everyone awkwardly. But you only get 5 minutes to do that, and then it's the next set. Y'all didn't come to the last one, but this Wednesday, 3 days.
Yeah, it's Ethan's birthday.
It's Ethan's birthday? Then yeah, come out. Yeah, me and Hunter and our boy James Wright, we were out there roasting it pretty good.
Fuck yeah,
cooking it pretty good.
Yeah,
I think it went pretty good for our first.
I'm gonna give it my shot. Do you think it's guys think I'm gonna like bomb and have like a panic attack and like embarrass myself and
probably.
Well, that's part of it though, right?
Huh?
That's part of it though, right?
That's part of it. Yeah. Yeah, me and Hunter will fucking crush it, dude. But you'll have this cool arc to where it's like rough beginnings, but then you fucking fly to glory.
And then I'm gonna crash
but
down.
Then you reach for the sun, the Icarus thing, you know. Go too close, dude.
What do you think's
You're gonna be richer than all of us, dude.
I'm gonna be the most
and then you're gonna
successful man
forget
in the
who you are, and then that's what's gonna destroy your comedy.
You think I'm gonna be one of those guys?
And then you're gonna come back to Ned's. You're gonna wearing nice clothes, but it's the last set of nice clothes you have.
Because it's the end. Because I burned up all my money and it's fucking.
You have 1 gram of Coke left. That's it.
Like I'm about to be living out of a Volkswagen Jetta. It's still a 2006 Volkswagen Jetta.
No, dude, you get El
yeah.
Camino, dude. You get,
I'll get the
but
El
it's
Camino back at the
old
end.
one. Yeah, you fixed it, but it's still kind of fucked up now because you kind of re-fucked it up again.
I re-fucked it up.
And then me and Hunter are gonna be like still like local Tulsa comedians, like making like a cool $35,000 a year.
Oh yeah.
You really think that?
Down low, real cool.
Yeah, dude. That'd be fucking tight. No, I don't know. I just need to back up my statement.
That sounds way better than the current line I thought I have about my life, which isn't good. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, that sounded good?
Yeah, it sounds way better
that's
than...
badass, dude.
Yeah, it's way
and
better.
that'll all
than-
happen before you're 35, so you'll be right back here before you know it.
My dad was like, you're struggling right now, but you're trying to do this, so you're probably gonna beat all the struggling first, and as soon as you're like stable, yeah, then you'll be okay. But then the whole time you're just gonna like, this won't make you rich. You'll just start getting successful with this after you're already doing okay. I was like, thanks, Dad. That's really fucking. It's just like you're gonna keep struggling.
He's like, yeah, until you get other good money, this is gonna suck.
Yeah. He's like, you can't. Yeah.
Wow, wholesome words from
Thanks, Dad. How's the homeless shelter going? The other day I called him, and you know what he was doing with his day? Because they kick him out. How it works?
He's literally like Frank Gallagher from Shameless.
My dad is actually Frank Gallagher from Shameless. Like, he's the same fucking guy. Like, I can't even. It's like fucking first of the month. Like, where the fuck's Alan at? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Where the fuck's Alan at?
yeah, because he's trying to get welfare checks and shit.
Oh,
he's like fucking stealing everybody's welfare checks or their disability or their child support or whatever. That's what he lives off of. Is fucking taking people's shit. Yeah, he's just a fucking.
Like
I
the
love my
Biggie
dad,
Smalls
but
of Missouri.
he takes mail. He loves fucking. But I don't know.
Loves mail.
He loves Biggie Smalls too, ironically enough. But
That's cool.
He said he took a day off work for Biggie Smalls' birthday, or not for his birthday. No, for when Biggie Smalls died. Fuck, that'd be weirder if you took a day off for Biggie Smalls' birthday. Yeah, that'd be more
He
dedicated.
personally knew Biggie Smalls.
Yeah. No, he said he had a friend
I'm
that.
gonna say that little bastard.
But no, I called him the other day. This is what he was doing. This is perfect shit. I was like, "Hey, Dad, how's it going?" Because at 7 a.m. they kick him out, and then he can't go back to the homeless shelter until 5:30 p.m. So from 7 to 5, he's on the streets of Joplin with a backpack hanging out. Like, he just figures out what to do with his day from there, right? And I call him, and I'm like, "Well, what you up to?" I hear, it's like, "Well, I don't have a TV, so I'm just listening to the OU Texas game." Like this morning, that's what it was on Friday, right? I'm listening to OU Texas, and I hear, like, you're sitting by the train tracks, listening to fucking OU Texas on a fucking smart. Like, that's what it's like. The football game lasts all day. Like, it's gonna last. He's gonna be there all day, just hanging out, not socializing, not drinking. He's not sober. He's actually in a good mood. He's like laughing real hard. Like, he seemed like he was. And I was like, what the fuck?
Hell yeah.
I was like, all right. So that's gonna be me, hopefully, right?
That's after your arc, though.
After I've been way more successful.
No, dude. You'll like manage the last like 60,000. Like, okay.
I'm bad managing money. You know me. I burned that shit up. Like, once I
You'll
have
hide
it.
it from yourself accidentally and find it right when you need it. That'll be your story arc. It'll
That
be
probably
like a story
is.
like it'll be a couple arcs, I think. And then maybe you'll have a comeback story because then like a new generation watches your shit and thinks it's funny. And they're like, where did Cole go? And it's like MTV, like
Yeah, like I fade into obscurity.
yeah. But then you become a cult classic, and then you unfade from obscurity.
Like I get like a fucking
It's like pulp addiction.
okay, hey, I have a song like a crow situation almost.
A what?
Like the crow situation almost.
Oh, really?
Can I tell that? Like, do you guys know? You guys watch the Crow, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the story of like how it was made and stuff? Like the comic
I've
and the movie too a little bit, but like.
heard it.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
You guys will like this. I think this is actually pretty fucking. It's dark. This is a dark noted thing, but it's pretty cool. Tobias met this guy. Here will start something light. Tobias met this guy at a comic convention in Tulsa, and he like figured it out a little bit. And I watched a. Wait, what?
James O'Barr.
Yeah, James O'Barr. Yeah, he says that he likes Tulsa better than he likes Texas. He says he likes doing shit. I don't know what the fuck that means, but if you look at him, he looks like kind of rough. He looks kind of like a fucking big dude with like glasses, and he has big fucking hands. And he was a mechanic. He was not a Colin McGregor at all. He was just a mechanic that worked in Michigan, and he just drew all the time. And he was a big fat fucking like nerd kind of guy. But he never once drew like superhero comics or Archie or anything like that. He just drew in his spare time, right? And he was this big fucking dude, and he was married to this hot blonde lady, right? It was like way out of his league and shit, right? And they were super in love, and it was like they were about to be married. I think she may have even been pregnant with his kid, I think. And I don't know if that's part of it or not, but something to that effect. So if he hears it, sorry. But he goes, and one day it was just out of nowhere. One day he just wakes up, and randomly he gets the call, and she was walking the dog or some shit, walking to work, and a drunk driver hit her. Like, she's just dead right there with no anticipation, just a random person being reckless at like 11:30, just went and just killed her for no reason one day. And so he was so emotionally broken. He said he was like, that's what the whole thing is about, that he was just so fucked up that he kept going to work as a fucking weird type of car mechanic or some shit in Michigan. And at night, he would go home, he wouldn't talk to anybody, and he would draw this, his revenge fantasy. The Crow is about a guy who comes back to life, and he kills the people that killed him and his girlfriend, and fucking, and cleans up the streets. And he's a goth superhero, is what it is. And so, like, but he did this is the craziest part, he did that in 1981. The fucking Crow movie doesn't come until way later. So for 8 or 9 years, he's in Michigan. He doesn't tell anybody he's doing this, and he's drawing this comic dealing with the like someone exacting revenge of people that kill his wife, like this kind of thing, right? And then one day, randomly, someone just like, fuck, it's one of those things where somebody sees his bag, or he brought it up to somebody, and they're like, dude, you need to get this fucking published, you need to get this blah, blah, blah. And then it didn't even get published at a big place. It got published like an independent place in Michigan for like a long time, and it was just like a local thing. Well, but it came out 8 years later. By the early 90s, grunge was coming out, Nine Inch Nails was coming out, like goth music was getting big. Somebody thought was going to get a hold of this, right? And Brandon Lee was actually a huge fucking fan of The Crow, right? And so whenever the studio bought the rights to The Crow, make a movie out of it, because there wasn't that many superhero movies at the time either, they actually pitched it as, we want a musical with Michael Jackson in it. We want to fucking do the Crow be a musical, and Michigan was like, no, we're not fucking doing it. And it didn't get directed for a long time. And then Brandon Lee came up to James O'Barr and was like, no, I want to make this movie. I'll fucking play the Crow. We're going to make it as close to your comics as I can. I loved reading this, right? And then they filmed the fucking Crow, and spoiler alert, somebody fucking kills Brandon Lee on accident, right? And it turns into
That's
this
the
horrible
son of Bruce Lee?
Yeah, Bruce Lee's son. Someone kills him on accident, right? And so then, what happens is now James O'Barr goes to comic book conventions around the world, and it's this story that he wrote dealing with the trauma of someone fucking dying on him, like it's so important to him, that was made by someone that cared about him, and then they fucking died. So all he's doing is signing autographs of a dead dude that died making the movie about his dead wife over and over. So he's a real, he didn't do any Superman comics or anything. He didn't. He never did like superhero. That's why he didn't. Yeah. So that's the kind of guy he is. He smokes a lot, and is fucked up. And then I don't even think he approved of, like the sequels and shit. I think he gave up after the brand. Like, I don't know what the fuck, but he's pretty cool. I thought that was just a little bit of movie trivia.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
That is pretty fucking. That's a crazy life to have. All right, hey, hold on. Can you pause that shit?